Hi everyone, welcome to my creative space today. Today I'm going to show how you can do some fun things with just patterned paper to make it a layered and interesting look. We're going to do something really fun with a vintage photo and distress ink in vintage photo. This beautiful cardstock from Carta Bella has all kinds of beautiful design on it and great texture, but we're going to bring it up a notch and we're going to get it so that it'll coordinate with our vintage photo. So I've got the vintage photo ink pad, distress ink pad here, and I'm going to be just smushing it down on the acetate sheet and then adding a bunch of water to make it a watercolor. And then I'm going to be taking my brush and I'm going to be putting along the edges. I kind of wish I'd had a little bit bigger brush when I started, but any brush will work. And it's really just kind of just add that soft watercolor edge all along the paper. What I'm showing here in the video isn't the extent of what I did. I did quite a bit because it just looked better when I put more and more on. So there's really a lot of flexibility with this too. You can do just a little on the edges or you can really go crazy. Anything really kind of works. And now I'm taking this Distress ink pad and I'm going to go along the edges and just ink up all those edges really well. And then I'm going to start taking it along the top of the paper because this is Carta Bella paper and has that really beautiful texture to it. It's going to only, the ink's only going to stick to the top edges of that texture and it leaves just a really cool look. And I'll show you a close up um, while while I'm doing that too. But I really loved how I was actually totally surprised. And it made complete sense when I thought about it later. I was like, of course, this is Carta Bella paper. It already has a great texture. Anything you can do to enhance that will just add to your layout. The next thing I did to add a little bit more texture to this layout was I grabbed the Pearl White stencil butter. I really love this stencil butter. It works so well over stencils. I did not like, however, that it was the pearl white. I thought that would be, it would stand out a little too much on that layout where I was really going for rustic. So what I did was I just went ahead and smushed that vintage photo distress ink down on the acrylic sheet and then added the paste to it to tone down that white and bring in some more of the vintage photo look. I absolutely loved the color that it turned. And then here I brought in my stencil. This was an Echo Park stencil. Has little like wheat things on it. It is absolutely adorable, and it ended up looking really, really good on this background. And so, yeah, I don't play with stencils a lot, so there were kind of some missteps and things as I remembered like what side of the spatula to use, but it ended up working out just fine. And even um, the little mistakes I made, they were not noticeable when the layout was finished. So I would definitely encourage people to try out little stencils. Some of these little patterns just look amazing when you can put them on a layout. Um, and uh, and it wasn't hard to do at all. It does take a little bit of drying time, but overall, I thought this ended up looking really, really good. I was surprised how good it looked. And this is the completed layout. Once everything has dried, I went ahead and put a little title on there. And then I'm going to add on a photo mat and a journaling card. Thanks for watching. I hope you were inspired. Bye bye.